combustion so as to convert them into solid residue and gaseous products. This method is useful for disposal of solid residue and solid residue from wastewater management. This process reduces the volume of 20 to 30 solid residue from 20 to 30% of its original volume. Incineration and other high temperature waste treatment systems are sometimes known as thermal treatment. And the third step is sustainability. Companies are encouraged to improve their environmental efficiencies every year. One way to do this is by improving companies' waste management with a new recycling service. Example, food waste, paper, plastic bottle, etc. Now my friend Dimple will continue the other methods of disposal.
The other method of disposal is recycling. Recycling refers to the collection and reuse of waste materials such as empty beverage container. The materials from which the items are made can be reprocessed into new products. Materials for recycling are collected separately from general waste using of dedicated bins, collection vehicles, or sorted in different streams. Next, we'll know about education and awareness. Education and awareness in the area of waste and waste management.
A pleasant good morning to everyone present here. We, the students of class 10, are studying in Basham Blooms, are here to share information about waste management. First of all, we'll know what is waste. Waste is something obtained from a used resource. We use many resources where we waste some substance. So here is how to manage the waste. So hereby we can conclude that waste management is collection, transport, processing, recycling or disposal and monitoring of the waste material. The term waste management relates to the materials produced by human activity. And is generally undertaken to reduce the effect on human health and the environment. Waste management involves solid, liquid, gaseous and radioactive substances with different methods and fields of expertise for each. So to manage the waste, we have many disposal methods. One of the disposal method is landfill. Landfill is a site, also known as tip or dumping ground, is a site for disposal of waste material. Landfill is carefully designed and structured built into or on top of a ground where the trash is isolated from the environment. This isolation is accomplished with a bottom liner and daily covering of the soil. A sanitary landfill uses a clay liner to isolate its trash from the environment. Now my friend Navya will continue the disposal methods.
Thank you, Kartika. I am Navyasri from 10th, studying in Basham Blooms. Now I am going to say the second step of disposal. Second step is incineration. Incineration is a disposal method in which solid organic waste are subjected to combustion so as to convert them into solid and gaseous products. This method is useful for disposal of solid residue and solid residue from wastewater management. This process reduces the volume of solid residue from 20 to 30% of its original volume. Incineration and other high temperature waste treatment systems are sometimes described as thermal treatments. The third step of disposal is sustainability. Sustainability includes companies are encouraged to improve their environmental efficiencies every year. One way to do this is by improving companies' waste management with a new recycling service. Example, food waste, paper, plastic bottle and etc. Now my friend Dimple will continue the other methods of disposal.
Thanks Navya for passing the turn. The next method of disposal is recycling. Recycling refers to the collection and reuse of waste materials such as empty beverage container. The materials from which the items are made can be reprocessed into new products. Materials for recycling may be collected generally from collected bins or collection vehicles or sorted directly from mixed streams. Next, education and awareness. Education and awareness in the area of waste and waste management is increasingly important from a global perspective of resource management. The Dalias Declaration is a declaration for sustainability concerned about the unprecedented scale and speed of environmental pollution and degradation, and the depletion of natural resources, local, regional, and global air pollution, accumulation and destruction of toxic wastes, destruction and depletion of forest, soil, and water, depletion of ozone layer, and emission of Greenhouse gas threaten the survival of many humans and other living species. The integrity of Earth and its biodiversity, the security of nation and the heritage of future generation. Now my friend Navya will say you about 5R principle.
Thank you, Dimple, for passing the term. 5R principle is more useful for the waste management. The 5R principle R here are reduce, reuse, recycle, reform and refuse. First we go with the recycle. It means putting a product with a new use instead of throwing it away. Refuse, collection of solid material of a community which can be recycled. Refuse to plastic covers. Next one is reduce. It means to minimize the amount of waste we create daily. Reuse. The word itself says that the utilization of items more than once. The last one is reform. Programs need to be set to improve overall waste management. Example, recycling programs. Now I would like to call upon my friends for the last phrase.
It is our prime duty to manage waste properly. Let us all come together to utter this line. When you refuse to reuse, it is the earth you abuse. Thank you. It is our prime duty to manage waste properly. So let us all come together to utter the line. When you refuse to reuse, it is the earth you abuse. Thank you. It is our prime duty to manage waste in a proper way. So let us all come together and utter the line. When you refuse to reuse, it's the earth you abuse. Thank you. And finally, a small request to all the citizens to say no to mixed waste, and let us segregate the waste like organic waste in green dustbins, like organic waste in the sense fruits and other peels, and dry waste in a blue dustbin, where we can throw plastic waste, and orange waste for sanitary waste like medicines, used masks, used gloves and all. E-waste, black dustbin, unused phones and all of them can be dumped into this dustbin. And this is how we segregate the waste into different dustbins. This will be very useful for waste management. Thank you. And finally, on behalf of all the students, I request all the citizens to say no to mixed waste. And we have to segregate all the waste into different dustbins. In green dustbin, we can throw organic waste like fruit peels and etc. In blue waste, we'll put plastic waste and other dry waste. And in orange dustbin, we'll use sanitary like used masks and gloves. In black dustbin, we'll put on all the used phones and all other electronics. So look at all these beautiful dustbins. You can use it for different purposes. Segregation of waste might save nature. So thank you everyone.